Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Hunter Houck, and this is my giant vinegaroon, Mastigoproctus giganteus, named Montgomery, and that is what today's video is about.
I've been feeling so down, yeah.
So, recently, I'm sure you guys all know who Snake Discovery is, but in case you don't, they are a YouTube channel and reptile education company. So recently they said that they were looking for some invertebrates to use in their display because they're building a reptile education facility. And I have a giant vinegaroon who I absolutely love, but I just realized that I wasn't getting much, I wasn't using her to educate people or anything. And when they said that, a light bulb went off in my head, and I'm like, hey, I can send her to them and then they can use her in their facility. So I sent them an email. And Emily from Snake Discovery replied like the next day, and she's like, yes, we would love to have her in our facility. So we're going to be sending her to them in this video. So a couple of things that you're going to need if you're going to be shipping any invertebrates are, you're going to need an invertebrate shipping box. So this is actually the exact box that she came to me in almost a year ago. Or no, it's not. So she came from a place in Compton, California. I'm not going to say their name in this video, but I've talked about them previously on the channel. But anyways, they send their invertebrates out in this box, and I also order all of my insects from them to feed to my reptiles. So they come in this box, and it's made because it has lots of ventilation, but it's also really strong. Like, you can't crush this cardboard even by stacking boxes on top of it. And then you also need some labels, and legally when you are shipping animals, it is a requirement by the Lacey Act of, I think, 1900. I'll put the year on the screen, but anyways, you have to have the common name and the scientific name, which is Mastigoproctus giganteus, or giant vinegaroon. But obviously you can't just have it like this, we have to cut it out, so let's go do that. So I'm going to be cutting it out with a Silhouette Cameo 3, so I've placed it on this cutting mat. And now what I'm going to do is go over here, and I actually need to pop these out because I forgot to do that. And then I'm going to load it into the machine. Now you could just use, you could buy labels and stuff, but for me, since I have this machine, it's a lot cheaper to just make them myself. But if you don't already have a machine, why spend the money just for a few labels? And then on the screen, I'm just going to click load. And then it loads it up, and then I'm going to send it. And then over here, this is just going to read the lines with, it has a little laser that it reads where those black lines are, and then it just cuts it out. And okay, now it's on there, and then I will put the shipping label on here and then tape it up, obviously. Yay, a slightly more flattering angle. So now that we have these on 3 of the sides, I'm actually going to put some padding in here, and she's not going out until tomorrow morning, but basically I'm going to get everything ready, put her in the cup tomorrow morning at like 6 a.m., take her to the post office and drop her off so that she'll be at Emily and Ed's house ASAP. I don't want her to have to spend an extra night in transit. So the most important part of shipping any animal is obviously safety. So padding material. So remember, this is only for invertebrates. Reptiles have to be shipped overnight, but invertebrates don't. This is going U.S. Postal Service priority. I can't remember how many days it'll take, but I think it's 3, maybe 2. But anyways, I want to line the bottom with padding, and I need to do a better job than that. So, you see how it's completely packed with padding? So I'll do this, and then I'm going to put some crumpled up paper towels under here. Okay, you see that? Perfect. Okay, that way we have that, and then she will be in a deli cup, sitting in here, and then that way if it bounces around, she's nice in there snug. I think it's a female, but I have no idea. Her name is Montgomery. Okay, so here's the container. It's pretty tiny, and I have put her inside because I have to weigh the whole package. So she's just in there with some Eco-Earth, which is exactly how she came to me. And I'm just replicating how she came to me because the people who shipped her to me obviously know what they're talking about, or know what they're doing. I just want to make sure that her legs, her pedipalps, don't get stuck in here or anything. So that's why you have to be very, very careful. And then she'll just go in here. And I'm gonna cut about that much of this off and put it on here, and then I'm gonna weigh it. And actually a couple of sheets of paper aren't gonna change the weight very much, so yeah, I'll just go weigh it real quick. Okay, it weighs 76 ounces, so we are going to buy the shipping label now. Okay, so we're gonna hop on the computer now and get the shipping label. Okay, where are you sending from? It doesn't need to know my return address. Or you guys don't, I do. I'm gonna ship it tomorrow. It's like 76 ounces, so I'm just gonna say 85 ounces because I want to be a little extra careful. The package value, $40. Wait, does that make it more expensive? We'll find out. Yeah, we're gonna do 2-day delivery because it doesn't need to be 1 day because it's not a reptile or amphibian. If it was a reptile or amphibian, obviously I would be choosing 1-day shipping, or overnight, I mean. And I don't need signature confirmation. So, add to cart, that's gonna be $25.90. This is like a full in-depth guide because you guys need to know the tea. What's this? While we're here, if you guys are new to the channel, this is the first video that you've seen of me, we're getting really, really close to 600 subscribers. Actually, by the time this goes up, we might even have 600 subscribers, and that is really exciting. So if you would please support the channel, please like this video and hit subscribe. Okay, so I have the printing, or the shipping label printed on here, but I'm just going to show you from the back because I don't feel like having to blur out like half of this video. So what you do, you just stick this in here, and then what you do is this. You zip it up, you put this on the back, and then you tape it. And then I'm just gonna put the receipt and an extra copy of the shipping label in here. And you do that just in case it somehow, like, they rip off the front of the shipping label, just for safety. That way they can see it and still get them there in time. Okay, so it's this, and then I shall grab the shipping label, and then I'm just going to tape it really tightly down on here. Okay, now it's on here. You can see the shipping label and the tracking number, hide those, are on here. And Montgomery is wrapped tightly in there. Oh, I forgot to say that her name was Montgomery. Hi Ed and Emily, if you're watching this, your vinegaroon's name, unless you want to change it, is Montgomery. Okay. Now that we have this all packed, I will bring you along tomorrow to the post office, bright and early in the morning, to drop it off. Wait, actually, I think I'm going to drop it off this evening at the post office because I want to make sure that she gets on the first flight out tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. That way she's for sure there. So, I'll take you along.